the game through our hands.
We will be in control of something.
We will change the system.
Growing up, games were always a communal thing, even on the Nintendo 64. You'd get stuck on a level and your friend would come over after school to help you beat it. You'd trade strategies at recess, draw maps on notebook paper, share rumors about secret levels that probably didn't even exist. I spent an embarrassing amount of time trying to unlock Toad in Super Smash Bros. Melee. I also remember being stuck on Ocarina of Time for weeks. I couldn't read yet, so I was just wandering around trying to figure out what to do next. Eventually, my neighbor came over and showed me where to go, and that's just kind of how things worked back then. But here's the thing, those games ended. You beat them, maybe replayed them, and that was it. You moved on together as a group. Everything changed in the early 2000s with Halo 3 and Modern Warfare 2. Those were the first games where I found myself coming home every day from middle school, immediately hopping online and playing for hours. It wasn't really about the games themselves, it was more about all the other kids from school online. And I'm talking every day after school. The lobbies were full, the parties were full. Friends from school, these people I met online, friends of friends, we'd run custom games, mess around in Forge mode on Halo, just grind all day long. There used to be a custom game mode we would play in the original Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I think it was called Michael Myers, but it was basically one guy would run around with a knife, everyone would hide in the beginning of the match, and that one guy with the knife would have to hunt everyone down, and the last person alive that didn't get caught would get to be the chaser next round. It was super, super fun. And that was the type of stuff you would just find in these random set up lobbies after school. There was also a super fun game mode that we used to play on Halo 3 where one guy was at the top of like this trash chute with the gravity hammer and he would hit like big objects down and they would get shot through like a grav lift and everyone would have to jump around and dodge it or risk getting splattered. That was a super fun one too. If you look at my YouTube channel, every single video is Marvel Rivals at this point. And in the beginning, it was incredible. Our Discord was packed. We always had a full 6-stack ready to go. People were online at all hours. It felt like those Modern Warfare 2 days all over again. And there was even sometimes where we had so many people, we had to break off into separate groups, 2 separate groups, because we couldn't all fit in one lobby together. It was great. But right now, I'm lucky if I don't have to solo queue. And it's killing me because I know exactly what's happening. I told myself it was the golden days and to enjoy it while it lasted because this feeling would be going away eventually. I've seen this pattern play out over and over and over again. Marvel Rivals scratched that itch I hadn't felt in a long time. Before this, it was Rocket League, then Fortnite, then Valorant, then Halo Infinite. I'm probably missing some in there. With Halo Infinite probably being the most recent, I'm realizing that the last time I felt these kind of glory days was late 2021, early 2022, before Rivals. 3 years, it took 3 years for me to feel that magic again. Week 1, everyone's excited. We're all learning together, laughing at our mistakes, discovering broken strategies. The voice channels are packed. This is it. This is the game we all play for that month. And then month 2 comes around. It's still pretty solid. We get our roles figured out. We know each other's play styles. We're climbing the ranks together. Discord is still active and just maybe not until 3 a.m. anymore. And then month 3 comes around. The cracks start showing. People start making excuses. I can't tonight. Got to work tomorrow. I'm kind of burnt out. Might take a break. Or have you guys tried that new game that just came out? And then suddenly I'm the only one left. Still queuing up every night, hoping someone will hop on, checking the last online timestamps and watching them go from hours to days to weeks. And now my Discord that used to be active is not as active and definitely not anybody playing that game anymore. And the worst part is I can't seem to move on when they do. And believe me, I've tried. I've told myself just play casually and hop on for an hour, have some fun, hop off. Don't worry about rank. Don't worry about the meta. Don't obsess. Don't check patch notes. But I can't do it. I don't know how. When I'm into something, I'm all in. It's not just games, it's everything. When I decided to go to school for computer science, I was all in. I would sleep to people teaching algorithms and wake up wanting to implement them. The first time I saw Lockpicking Lawyer on YouTube, I bought a bunch of locks and lockpicks and obsessed for months. My friends can just play. They log on, play a few matches, have a good time, we'll log off. They don't think about it when they're not playing. They don't watch guides. They don't theory craft team comps. They don't optimize their settings for hours. And that's why they can move on so easily, because for them, it was just a game. For me, I've invested myself, not just my time, but my mental energy, my focus, my identity. For those few months, I built something, learned something, mastered something, and waking up and walking away from that feels like throwing away a piece of myself. So while everyone else jumps to the next shiny game, I'm still attached, still invested. I've put in hundreds of hours. I've learned every mechanic, every character, every map. I've built something here, even if I'm the only one who sees it. So I keep playing, not as often, alone now mostly, solo queuing with strangers who don't communicate. In the game that was so fun when we were all learning together, it starts to feel hollow. Every match is just a reminder that the people I actually want to play with aren't here anymore. But I can't stop, because stopping would mean admitting that all those hours, all that time we spent together is just over. That chapter is closed and everyone else has already turned the page except for me. And that's when the depression hits, not because the game stopped being fun, but because I realize I'm playing alone, and I have been for weeks, that I'm chasing something that's already gone. Eventually something will shift. I miss an event not on purpose, or I just don't feel like logging on, and then I miss another, and the battle pass is unfinished. Limited time skins I'll never get, challenges that expire, and then weirdly I don't care anymore. It's almost like a relief, honestly, like I've been finally given permission to let go. I don't have to check in every day. I don't have to grind out the daily challenges. I don't have to stay caught up on the meta. The game that felt like an obligation for weeks suddenly doesn't have that hold on me anymore. At least I'm not lonely playing it. But here's the part that really stings. While I was fixated on that game, stuck in that cycle, my friends moved on to something else, and they got tons of enjoyment out of it. Weeks of laughs, crazy moments, memories together. And by the time I finally break free and come back, they're already moving on from that too. I missed it, the whole thing. I wasn't there for any of it. They'll reference moments from that game, and I just have to smile because I was too busy grinding alone in a game they'd already forgotten about. Maybe it's not the games, maybe it's just how I'm wired, to fixate, to obsess, to hold on way too long. And I don't know if that's something I can change or if it's just who I am at this point. But here's what keeps me up at night. We're all getting older now. A lot of my friends have wives, some have kids. Life is pulling everyone in different directions. I can't help but wonder if Marvel Rivals was it. The last time we all had that together, the energy, the freedom to be this into something. It took 3 years to find a game like that, and honestly, I don't really think there's going to be a next time.